Our topic for today is all about relation. So first, let us define relation. So relation is simply the relationship between sets of values of ordered pairs. So relation has domain, wherein the domain is the set of all first coordinates or x of the relation. Range is the set of all the second coordinates or y of the relation. So, sa madaling salita, yung domain ay siya yung mga values ni x sa relation. Yung range naman, siya yung mga values ni y. So we have here an example of relation. Gaya nga ng definition, yung relation ay set ng ordered pairs. So we have here ordered pairs 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, and 8, 7. So now, if we're going to determine the domain, those are the values of x. So kaya naging si 2, 4, 6, and 8 yung ating domain. And then the next one, to identify the range, we will now get all the values of y. Kaya, our range will be 1, 3, 5, and 7. Another example. So we have here, again, a relation. We have a -1, b -1, c 0. So again, we're going to identify the domain and range of this given relation. So again, yung domain, those are the values of x. Ano ba yung mga values ni x dito? So simply a, b, and c. Kaya our domain will be a, b, c. And don't forget, if we're going to write the domain of the given relation, yung gagamitin nyo dito ay yung braces. Okay? Kasi set siya. The next one is the range. Range is -1, 0. Bakit -1, 0 lang yung ating range? Because if we are writing sets, di ba, in elements, yung kapag may naulit na element sa set, isang beses lang natin siyang sinusulat. Kasi here, our range are -1, -1, and 0. So, dalawang beses na ulit si -1. So, if we're going now to write the range, isang beses lang natin siya isusulat. Kaya it is -1, 0. Next one. So, we have a different representation of relation. The first one is the table of values. Next is the mapping diagram. And then the third one is the graph. So, first is the table of values. If we are given this relation and we are going to represent it through table of values, so ganito na itsura niyan. So this is our table. Nakahiwalay lang si x and y or the domain and range. So for the first column, sulat natin yung mga values ni x or our domains. So y, sa second column naman is yung mga values ni y or our range. Ayan lang siya. Okay? Ayan. Mag-partner-partner din naman yan, di ba? Ayan. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. So obviously, ginawa lang natin siyang naka-table. Next one is the mapping diagram. So, mapping diagram, ganito yung itsura niya. Okay? So, parang meron tayo ditong dalawang oval shape. And then, nakaseparate din yung values ni x and y. In mapping diagram, if you will notice, the values of x are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in y, we have 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, in writing the range or the values of in writing the elements sa mapping diagram, kapag may naulit na elements, isang beses lang natin siya susulat sa diagram. Okay? Bakit isang beses lang? Kasi in mapping diagram, so aside from putting the values of x and y dito sa ating diagram, i-connect din natin siya. Okay? So, paano? Ganito. So, ibig sabihin yan, yung mga ordered pairs natin, ito siya, yung mga magkakapartner through the arrow. So, we have 1, 2, we also have 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and 5, 5. Kaya isang beses lang natin na siyang isusulat. Kasi madedetermine naman natin kung may naulit ba na values na X or Y based dun sa ating mga arrows. Okay? And then, the last one is the graph. So, obviously, kapag by graph, ang gagawin lang talaga natin is lalagay natin sa Cartesian plane yung mga ordered pairs. Graph natin or ipa-plot lang natin yung mga points. So, we have here 1, 2. Ito siya, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and 5, 5. This is now the graph. Okay? So again, those are the three representations ng relation. We have again the table of values, the mapping diagram, and the graph. So next one is we also have different kinds of relation. And those are one-to-one relation, one-to-many, and then the many-to-one. So first is the one-to-one relation or the one-to-one correspondence. So in one-to-one correspondence, each element in the first set is paired with exactly one element on the second set. Okay? So this is an example of one-to-one relation. So madaling salita, in one-to-one relation or one-to-one correspondence, walang naulit na values ni X and Y. Okay? The next one now is the one-to-many correspondence. So one-to-many correspondence, many elements in the first set are paired with the same elements in the second set. So this is an example of one-to-many relation. Okay? One-to-many. So kung makikita nyo, in one-to-many relation, may mga naulit na values. At kanino yung naulit na values? Naulit yung mga values ni X sa one-to-many correspondence. Pero walang naulit na values kay Y. Okay? And the last one is the many-to-one correspondence. So each element in the first set is paired with exactly one element on the second set. So in many-to-one relation, kabaliktaran siya lang ng one-to-many. Kung sa one-to-many, naulit doon yung value ni X, sa many-to-one naman, ang naulit na value ay kay Y. Okay? So, yeah, that's it. Ito lang naman yung mga iba't ibang kailangan nyo malaman about relation.